Is it working? I think it is. Alright, now I just gotta switch the monitor. Activate. There it goes. Beautiful. Right over to me. Grab some water. I'm out of water. I still got coffee. Hello, everybody. I need to get a haircut soon. Well, it's time to do what I say in the title, which is giant stairs, not giant spiders. So, where we left off last time, we cut some stairs out, some tracers, so we're going to cut the foam out of and get going. That's the context. Now I'll shut up and you go ahead and enjoy the music. Cold coffee. Just by a little bit. That's unsatisfying. know what I watched this morning? Twins. With Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito. What a movie. Alright. Let's see how much I messed this up. That's a bit of an overshot. Fantastic. There we go. Where do I put my knife away? So this is the first step to doing my stairs. Next, we have to do the same thing to this 1-inch piece, not just this 2-inch, because I need 3 inches. cold bit. So a little tape on the tip. Got it. Clean. these two together. So I get my 3 inches. And then the giants can go from 1 step to a full step. That's pretty great. Not too dissimilar to this guy. Clamp. Roll. Stairs. So
what are they for?
the giant's dungeon.
Oh.
Try and do something like this, but rather than individual brick building, try and do blocks.
Which is less hard on your brain.
Yeah, I just have to do a 1 inch and a 2 inch.
But we do need giant stairs because they existed.
And so now, just like how a medium creature can go from here to here,
yeah,
it's the exact same as this guy going from there to here.
I wish you could take him off his like thing so you could see how his feet would fit. I know they'll fit, but I just want to see it.
So on the little steps?
Yeah.
But like, look how fast you can go.
Yeah.
As a medium creature.
I feel like those are high. There's like 10 feet.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a full movement. I could say each one's a half movement. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, I hate to do that to myself, but that makes more sense.
It makes more sense, right? Because you're climbing a giant stairs.
Yeah. I was seeing where your face was.
Yeah, it's behind the live button.
I wonder if you should be bigger. You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it for now. But then I would put a tile up here, right? And then I would put a tile down here.
Cute. I like it. You have the ruins on it. You're gonna glue those together?
Yeah, the idea would be glue and then sand them down.
Are you gonna design them? Like you did with those?
With these? What do you mean by design? The
like
bricks or the color?
Make them look more like stones?
Yeah.
Okay. Like with your pen?
But it's more like sculpting where I have to build up the shape and then tear it down.
So you have to make it first and then you can... Okay. Makes sense. Alright, well enjoy. I'm gonna go read Frankenstein.
Go read Frankenstein. Enjoy Shelley. Alright, glue. Where would I put it if I wanted to sniff my glue? It would be up here somewhere. Last I looked. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, bump it. My glue ain't in here. That label lied to me. I just got it. There we go. Welcome everybody. Just working on some stairs and relaxing. Yeah, you can leave the door open. steps are flush. Yeah, Sandy's gonna do a great job. Do I have a clamp that is good for this use? I don't think of one that's... Wait a minute. Great. Okay, first one done. Kind of rigged out to the 1 inch. No. Cut it this way. Like putting a saddle on a horse for the first time. Making sense. Happy about it. Clean up the edges. Sean! My, you're streaming late today. Sure am. The new work schedule seems like it might be better in the evening, so I'm giving it a shot. How you doing, man? Oh. One, yeah. Okay. And the idea will be this will sit here. And if this was a 3-piece, right, we would put that right there. Meaning we would need a pillar to go underneath. A pillar, he says. That's like perfect. Do a 3-dimensional angle on this. Loud by the mic, sorry. There we go. So we would have that. So we have a giant here. Go up to this spot. And then they go up to this spot where my fingers are blocking the way. Players go one step at a time because they're tiny. It takes 2 stairs to go up 2 stories for humans. I mean, even for giants, we can say that's 2 stories, so I don't need that many stairs. I think it'd be fun to do a little bit of a spiral, at least one way. But yeah, that feels intense. Got rid of that. Let's put the scaffold. Yeah, it's pretty close. Pretty great. Happy with that. Cables all over the place. So this. Oh, my knees. I do have some other blocks I could use instead for pillars. Already up to episode 19 on the Giant's Dungeon. Exactly how many more till you think you're done? I'm pretty close, honestly. We have most of it's primed. So we have, let's switch to the camera angle. Way too telephoto. There we go. No, wait. Dang. I don't know about you, but that feels like super tight. Oh, wow. Okay. Messing with cameras. So we have this base for pillars or archways that I want to put some magnets in to lock this into place. Yeah, I just need to make the camera go further away. Loud noises. There we go. I'm sorry for the noises. There we go. So we have this that could be for archways. I'm gonna probably just use magnets to connect this, or it could just be for a pillar. We have magnetic corner tiles just to round off some edges. I think we have like 24 tiles, base tiles. It's pretty impressive. It's easier to make than the whole scaffold system. We have one massive archway. We can use it like a big door. I might make a doorway for that. And then the LED archways. Not archways, I'm sorry. LED pillars. Take one of these guys, toss it in there. Take a couple wings. That's what we're going to be working with for these. Look like when it comes up on camera. Some of them are subtler than others. But yeah. So we got pretty far. Now we're doing stairs, kind of a enlarged version and a simple version of this guy. They're both straight and spiral all in one. That's the hope. And doing that, what else is needed? Not really anything specific. I think once we get the stairs, we're going to be really great. I think after the stairs will be set, and then we can actually do some like solid painting, make it look fancy. Final paint job of these, oh yeah, super hyped for that. Obviously, I think I can make some rubble stuff like piles of rocks, but no need to worry about that right now. I do think my pillars are not as like Lord of the Rings-esque as these pillars, and I still think these pillars can look good if I put them in the set. Like, they just have a nice look to them, so I should just repaint these as well. Yeah, that's what's going on. Alright, so pillar wise. Baby, yes. Thank you for being sweet on me. Oh my gosh. So raising these, my head is just getting in the shot. I'm sorry. The doing the spiral effect on the stairs, raising them up each time I need pillars. I had these blocks for some different terrain stuff, probably to make terrain pillars. If I stand them on their sides, they are big enough and just the right height to hold the whole thing up. So that means if I make a second one, it would be high enough to reach the third. This is the right height. Yeah. So these blocks are going to be super handy for that. And they're going to have to be magnetic. So how many blocks do I need? 1. Ooh, snap them onto the side of the stairs. That's nice. Snap them on the top. Okay. That means here they would snap here and one down. That's cool. Draw that into the book so I don't forget. A little water. 16, I believe. 16 centimeters. Centimeters. So what is that about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches. Great. 2, 3. 3.5. So we'll put 9 centimeters at the top. Finally got my 24th month chip next to my name. Oh, they finally gave it to you? Heck yeah, how time flies. Dude, I have the next Fables of Aida adventure basically ready to go. I'm like doing a QC pass, making sure I'm happy with the cut, and then we're just really waiting for Ivan to make the final music tracks. I'm really excited for it. So basically in a few days I'm gonna just move on to the next adventure and have that get ready to go while music is getting made. It's kind of a nice feeling. We're going to do this. We have magnets there. They don't need to be on the top. Magnet on the side. And that would snap in. And then we need 2 on top of that. Then and they just be opposite of what this pillar is going to be. And the pillar just needs to be a block. We can worry about designing and texturing in a bit. But it really does have to be mostly a square because it has to stack. Okay, so stacking. We have 2 times magnets. It's gonna go there and then 2 on top. Past your bedtime, it's all good, buddy. Oh, you get that sleep in, man. So it snaps in. 2 on top to snap into the next one, which means the next one, so that needs 2 magnets. Honestly, the blocks just need to have magnets on all the sides. It's going to be that easier. We just need snap or snap. Otherwise, I know I'm going to mess it up. And we'll do north, south, south. Yep. Which makes... Oh, no, wait. Yes. That means this can always be south. This can always be north. Oh, wait, because if I went this way, it wouldn't connect. That's okay. Do you have house rules for call shots? I get why they usually hire AC, but I want to reward players for thinking creatively instead of punishing them, which I feel like a call shot. Fair. +1 AC is not that bad of an idea. Maybe +2 for head, right? So that's our starting line of ideas. I haven't had a player call for a shot in a long time. Give me a second and I'll think about that. This has been a minute. And I'm also trying to think of how I would rule that in Shadow Dark, not just 5e. And this would always be south and north. Yeah. Makes sense. So 1 there, 2 here, right? 1 blocked there, 2 blocked there. And now we're getting to a 3-way spiral. And I want a 4, which means I need more blocks. How many stairs is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 4 stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks. That's what I get for making this style of stairs. Fantastic. Okay, called shots. Player wants to snipe a shot with a bow, hit the other guy in the head, or disarm them by shooting them in the hand, or hitting them in the leg so they don't die. You can say it's got a higher AC, and what will happen is either your player is really gung-ho about their idea and they'll say okay, or you will discourage them forever from doing that again. It's one or the other. Yeah, let's just go to the back. But if you make it too easy, all they're going to do is that. But is that a bad thing? Is it a bad thing if your players just always call shots? No. Oh, I should be doing it on the small. Look at that one. So what I would do then depending on the player. No, not depending on the player. Depending on the boss, depending on the NPC or the mob. If it is a tough shot, I will increase the AC. If it's not a tough shot, I will just let them call it and do it. If you can hit the AC, you got it. You want a headshot? Hit the AC, you got it. But if I know this boss is a tough boss, or like a lieutenant kind of character, increase the AC. That feels right to me. That feels that some thought of game design is involved versus arbitrary rule. Like the AC goes up because you're trying to get a call shot on a boss. That's going to be hard. If you're trying to do a call shot on a normal baddie, you got it. Just get the shot and I'll give it to you. That's how you want to run your character. If they do always cold shots, so be it. Now, there is something to be said if it's like, oh, I want to get a headshot and I shoot him by, like, I do 5 points of damage. Is he dead? No. You know, it's like maybe 1 to 2 points of damage. You graze the ear or the nose or the cheek. 3 to 4 points of damage. You seriously cut, like maybe it goes through one cheek and the other. Very gruesome. Cuts the side of the neck and it's like bleeding out. It's like ah. Longbows do D8s, I believe. So you can do 5 to 6 being seriously injured. Maybe in the eye or something. It's like the arrow's stuck, but he's still going, kind of dazed. Maybe he's got disadvantage for the next attack. And then 7 to 8 kill. Or you could do 5 to 8 kill if it's a headshot. And 1 to 2 is a graze. 3 and 4 it's a bad wound. Right? Yeah. I would do that. That feels smooth at the table. Like, yeah, roll for the attack. You got it. I only rolled 1 damage. Do I kill him? No, you just graze him. But if you graze or wound him, and they kind of I'll have them try to run away, because that feels like if you're getting attacked at the head and you just lucked out, that's scary enough to make a morale check and just run. But then you'd be able to track them because they're bleeding. Yeah, when in doubt, a good rule of thumb is find a way to just give it to the players. And that might mean to let it go. And just be like, yeah, that's kind of cool. Do it. If you can get the shot, it happens. Is even? This is not Stevens. Pretty close. There we go. That's fine. Damage that up and it'll look great. Perfect. We can do one more cut out of this piece. Trying to make sure I have some straight cuts. Might be more of a problem in standard 5e. I suppose since I feel like everything is a high AC in 5e. It's true. I mean, yeah, it just for I still like it for not bad guys. Bosses, treat it like half cover. So +2 to AC. They might as well be wearing a shield. But for everyone else, just let it happen if they shoot it. They still have to roll for attack. I feel like it works better for a lower AC type of game where +2 to call a shot. AC is like 16 instead. Yeah. I would only reward double damage or an extra damage die or something if you increase the AC. Because then they have no reason to not call shots. If it's just a flavor thing and can help speed up combat, that's you could be a +2 to damage. That's not a bad idea. If they call it and hit, it's +2 damage. So no different than a +2 damage weapon. Hold on my tape. This way. If you do, oh, here you go. I got you. This is a little convoluted, but it makes sense in my head. And it requires players to be tactical. Tactical? Full of tactics? Is if they surprise the enemy, aka hide and then come out and attack. No increased AC. If they're just doing it and they're aware that the enemy is aware that they're doing it in combat, increased AC. They could they can use it bonus action as a rogue or an action as somebody to hide behind cover and then use their next attack with advantage. AC is normal. And then if they did that way, that I would reward double damage with. Because and sneaking up is just making sure that no one knows that you're doing it, right? So that can guarantee more of like a kill shot. You can't just headshot, I call it. Headshot, I called it. Headshot, I called it. No, now you're way more powerful than everyone else. You're essentially getting assassin powers. You need to be able to take cover, poke, aim, fire. And the thing that gives you the aiming is the ability, that cover, to give you a second. That's the way I can read that. But if you're just doing it willy-nilly, +2, not a problem. Because they see it coming. Like a halo pistol. Little plasma pistol. Now the question is, does that, like, needing to take cover house rule for called shots work for melee and range? Doesn't have to, but it sure would be nice. I think so. You're literally just saying hide first. So if you try to, like, go for somebody's head, they're going to try to block it. Unless you pass that AC, you beat them before they block it. If you sneak up with somebody with a sword, you can stab them in the back of the neck or chop off their head or, you know, stuff like that. Go. 1, 2, 3. That's all we need from the 1 inch. And then we need to chop up the 2-inch piece of foam. Let's see. I have been live, well, not that long, but I've been up for a very long time. And I feel it. I feel the tiredness hit me. Let's try to cut 1 2-inch piece of foam. And then we'll call it so I can get some sleep. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day for me. Okay, let's try this. Doing a few swoops. A different way of doing these stairs. Okay. A little bit more exact. Easy peasy. Cover girl. Yep. Glue one of those together. Patch up the edges. Great. There's a specific side. Do it on this side. Oh, I didn't build a giant's bridge. We'll work on that. We'll plan that out in the future. What does it take to make a bridge? I have a blueprint. I'm yawning. I'm tired. I'll figure out after I get this further. I gotta think about that bridge because I have other terrain that I need to make, and a bridge isn't at the top of the priority. Stairs is far more of a priority. And I can technically make a bridge with the stairs. Oh, snap. I'll keep that in consideration on the next stream when I start putting these more together. Because I could technically snap a couple of these together. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe. We'll see. Technically, that can be a bridge. Right? That technically can be a bridge. And we just need pillars underneath to raise it up. I'm okay with this. Sounds like a good idea. Just gotta think about it more. Cool. Doesn't seem like a lot of progress happened in the last hour and a half, but it did. We have plans drawn for these stairs. We understand where the magnets need to go. We understand that we need pillars or like blocks at least to help build this around versus the smaller model. The foam could connect to a center apex pillar or stone. This is not the case. Everything has to be built underneath it as a foundation, and that way it can get taller and taller and taller. The goal is not to have an endless spiral stair, even though you could run it that way. The goal is to have it go west, south, east, and north. And from there, rather than going what I did with this, which is repeat one more time, this we can use our imaginations and repeat by going back to the bottom and working our way back up. Because this is going to be, if I'm correct about this, 3-inch, so 3 times 4. It's going to be a foot tall stairway if you stacked all 4 of them together. We don't need a 2-foot tall stairway to get a spiral effect. So I'm excited. These are authentic to the world, and I'm really hyped about that. Alright. Great. Next stream is going to be Tuesday, and then Thursday, and then again Sunday. That's the plan. Hold me to it. If I don't do it, scream at me in the comments. Alright, everybody. Have a wonderful night. VOD people, thank you for watching it all the way to here. Hit the like button, and I will see you soon, and I will drop an update video for backers real soon. Alright, everybody. Have a great, wonderful night. Is this the right button? No. This is the right button. Yeah? Yes.